another edition of Rocked It or Flopped It. Today I'm going to make my first donuts ever, and I found a recipe for keto pumpkin spice donuts, and I'm going to make those for my friends for Thanksgiving. So they only have 4 net carbs per donut, and I got to show you. I bought these super cute donut pie pans. So they're going to actually look like donuts too. So I'm super excited to make these, and I really hope they turn out. The recipe is found at wholebodyliving.com, and I will share it in my description box below. So let's get all our ingredients together and let's make this. You're going to need some avocado oil, eggs, and the recipe calls for heavy cream, but I am making this dairy free, so I'm substituting coconut cream instead. Pumpkin puree. Now for the sugar, they call for Boca Sweet, and basically that is just a granulated sugar substitute. But I have found that this granulated sugar substitute sometimes does not dissolve in whatever you're making. So you can either grind this up in a grinder and make it powdered, or you can buy powdered sugar substitute. So this is what I really like, Swerve, and this dissolves in everything. So I tend to use this more than I use the granulated sugar substitute. And then pumpkin pie spice, vanilla extract, cinnamon, and salt. I like to use finely ground sea salt, as well as xanthan gum. And if you don't know what this is basically something that will make your recipe thicker. Baking powder and coconut flour. So I just preheated my oven to 325, and now I'm going to grease my donut pans. So I'm just using liquid coconut oil. So next we're going to add all of these ingredients to a bowl. So the avocado oil, the eggs, coconut cream, or heavy whipping cream if you're using that, the pumpkin, our sweetener, powdered sugar, vanilla extract, cinnamon, pumpkin pie spice, salt, and xanthan gum. I'm going to blend this with my mixer. Not too high of a speed because the powdered sugar will get everywhere. Be sure to stop and scrape down the sides. Next it says to blend in the coconut flour and blend for 1 minute and then let it rest for 5 minutes. It's getting thicker now. It's looking like a dough now. Okay, so now it's really thick and it's really hard to get the beaters through here. So I'm just going to let it rest for 5 minutes like they suggested. So next we add the baking powder. We should first test it and make sure it's any good, right? Oh yeah. These are going to be amazing. I just want to eat the whole bowl. I'm going to save these for later. Those are mine. Okay, so what I'm thinking the best way to fill this is to maybe scoop and kind of help it in, because we want to make sure that we don't cover the whole part of the donut. So we kind of have to go around the side. This probably is the most complicated part of the whole recipe, or the most time consuming, I would say, because everything else came together really fast. You know, what might work is putting this in a piping bag and piping it around. That might be easier. Now, if you don't have these designer piping bags, you can always just use a Ziploc baggie. So let's use one of those for fun, just to see if it works. It's kind of messy. I think it's going to save time in future. I hope it's going to be easier to just pipe it out through here. Okay, so I finally got it all in the bag, and now I'm going to cut the corner off. I don't know, I've never tried this before, so we're going to see if this will work. I probably cut too much off. It sure is easier though, doing it this way. This would have worked a lot better if I would have cut the hole a little bit smaller. I'm going to just take my spatula and a spoon and just take some excess out of some, just so we can have that 10th donut. Spread this around a little bit more evenly. Well, I did end up with 10 donuts. So we're gonna put them in the oven for about 25 minutes and see how they turn out. Okay, so we have our cute little donuts. And as they cool, we're gonna make the glaze. I made this pumpkin, it was a keto pumpkin bread just the other day for my Thanksgiving feast coming up. And the fresh, well, they call it fresh ginger glaze. It was to die for. Seriously, the best glaze I've ever tasted in my life. So I want to make that on these donuts because pumpkin bread had the glaze on it. I'm sure it tastes fantastic with pumpkin donuts too. So you can go ahead and use this recipe for glaze if you want, but I'm going to post a link to my video making this keto pumpkin bread. That way you can get all the details for the glaze here. So we've got our ginger, and then I'm going to put the powdered sugar in. Just a pinch of salt. I start with 1 tablespoon of water and just see how much more I have to add. You just whisk it up. So I'm going to add another tablespoon. Oops. Guess that's all the wax paper I have in this bunch. Don't need that anymore. Oh, aren't these cute? Now the bottoms look a little rough. I could cut them off if I wanted them to be completely flat and perfect, but I don't think I'm going to worry about it. Yeah, these are super cute. Oh, they're adorable. Look at these cute little donuts. So now I gotta figure out how to drizzle this over these donuts. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. I might need to make it a little thinner. It's really not that drizzly. Maybe I'll just add just a tiny bit, like half, not even half a tablespoon of water, just to thin it out a little bit more. Like that. Oh. Ooh, we're getting fancy now. That looks like the ones in the store. Okay, I get it. That looks pretty cute. Yes, I am definitely proud of these little donuts. That was really fun and super easy to make. Now I gotta do a taste test. So let's dive into one of these things. So it's nice and moist on the inside and crispy on the outside. Oh yeah. Oh good. Really good. You guys have to make these. Incredible. I think I need more. And then you just dip it in the glaze that kind of fell through the center. Oh yeah. Yep. Hey, if you guys like this video, show me some love. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. You absolutely have to make these donuts. They are so delicious. Oh my goodness. So be sure to share this video with your friends. Share this recipe with your friends. Go to the site and make it. WholeBodyLiving.com. I'm going to put it down in the description box so that you can find it and you can make these yourself too. Alright, that's all for now. See you guys later.